Hello and welcome to my second part of my, excuse me, I got something in my throat, excuse me, my second part of my video for the 6208 B-Wing fighter. This is the second part. It started to get really hot outside, and I try not to let my videos go over an hour just for upload times. It takes a long time if it jumps over an hour. Pretty soon here, if you see a bright flash on the screen and you don't hear from me anymore, and it's because either A, got struck by lightning, or B, the power went off after getting struck by lightning, because there's a thunderstorm heading our way. It shouldn't be that long-lived, but it should last at least through the video. It's about 15 minutes out. Thank you. Welcome to VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. Welcome, and thank you for checking out this second part of this video. The first part, my microphone was down, so if you can't hear me and you had to turn up your volume, I apologize. I upped my volume on my microphone, so now it's either going to sound a little echoey or not. You should still be able to hear me a little better. In the first video, I started this B-Wing fighter. I'll zoom down a little bit. I don't have autofocus on right now because of things it does with my camera. Let me get down here and move this camera around a little bit. There we go. In the first video, if you saw, I had this engine kept falling off. I got a new axle part for it, so it's not falling off. The axle part I have for it, I'm gonna have to use it. Part of the set that doesn't come apart where something would fall right off. Alright, I did get both wings on there, as you can see. The set would stand up if it had the other wing sitting on it, but that is one of the wings there and the bottom wing down there. This part actually sits inside the stand when it's on, or when the stand gets built, which will be part of my last part of the video. I'm going to move this out of the way for right now and get started on this other wing before the lightning comes. I love lightning. Absolutely love it. It's one of the reasons I stay here in Florida. We get some really doozy of lightning storms, hurricanes, and everything else in the world. And it's about to rain cats and dogs. So, before it really does get to rain cats and dogs, and we get some loud thunder around here, so I'm going to get going on this right now. Let's see. Oh, I think I skipped a step. Now I'm looking at this. I think I did. Now that I look at this other wing, bear with me for a minute. I believe I skipped a step back in this other wing. Let's see. I believe I did. Yeah, I sure did. What do you know? It's funny, not until I get to a couple steps later do I realize that. Alright, that's an easy thing to fix. I just have to take off this piece here. Snap that in. Oh, gosh. That's what I get for skipping a step, huh? Try to put pieces on, they start snapping off the model. Alright, there we go. That's better. Now let me get this other part in. Was it the other way? I believe it was this way. Yeah, that looks more right. Alright. Got that. No problem. No harm, no foul. Well, welcome to VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel, Vader's New Empire. I'm not sure if I said that already, but I tend to repeat myself quite a bit. I believe the sticker goes on the front there. Yeah. So I had to remember which part of the wing this goes on. Alright. There's that. Hopefully everybody can see what I'm doing. I'm not building off camera. I tend to do that from time to time. I do apologize for that, but I don't always look at my camera. Yeah, because the only time I really look at my camera is when I think my computer's overheating and I gotta watch it so it doesn't doesn't stop recording, which it will do, or it'll start flickering on me, or it does all kinds of odd stuff when it overheats. And I've got a fan on it right now that is keeping it from overheating, and that's the only thing saving me from my computer overheating is this little tiny fan. So, but I make do with what I got. Oh boy, what is going on here today? I flip it over and I see things not right. What is going on here? Alright. Oh, you know what? I think I did it again. I think I skipped a step. No? How did I mess this up? Oh. Yeah, there's a... I'm getting carried away, not looking at what I'm doing. Alright, that's better. Alright. Someone's out walking the dog. They're very vocal when they walk the dog. They scream all the time. Let's see. Yeah, we still have the dog. If anybody wants a pit bull mix puppy, a year-old, and you live in Florida, by all means, give me a call. Free dog. They're still trying to potty train the dog after a year. People, I don't know why, they just never got around to it. So it takes a little coercion on the dog's part to get going. Alright. There. Yeah, please scream during my videos. I let everybody here know that I'm doing videos on the back porch, and try to get them not scream or come around the side of the porch. But I am outside and gotta make do with what I got. But as you can tell, yes, I'm doing this out of my home. So if this isn't real time, I don't know what is. Alright. There's a piece I need right there. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to find the pieces I need. Alright. There's another piece. And here comes that thunder. I love thunderstorms. I am in a metal screened in porch on the back here, what I like to call my office or my man cave, whatever you want to call it. And I run the risk of being struck by lightning out here. I really do. It's a metal enclosure. It's all open enclosure. It's not I don't have any windows or anything on the side. Makes it kind of interesting, but I also get a nice cool breeze. Well, there goes the shakiness again. I get a nice cool breeze come through when it starts raining like it's about to. Alright, second wing going on, or third wing. Second of the outside wings. Let me put this together on off camera here. There we go. There it is. The B-wing fighter. The majority of the body of it. Now all that goes on it now is the capsule comes off and it spins like this. Quite nice. I like this set a lot. For back in the day when these first came out, they were boxy looking. They didn't look too much like the original on the movie, and you know, it's just, man, am I missing another piece? Sure looks like it. Oh, great. Nope, here we go. Yeah, we already got electrical problems going on. I do have a battery on my laptop, but that ain't gonna stop it from dying. It Computer's so old, the battery just doesn't last very long, maybe a half hour. Gives me enough time to shut it down in case I have a power failure. We don't get too many power failures here. It's got to be a real bad storm. And hopefully it's not raining to a point where it's blowing in sideways, because I do get soaked on this back porch. Not very good for a computer. But my computer's up and away, and so I don't have to worry too much. But all this desk here would get soaked. I pulled my computer in, or desk in, as far as I could to keep that from happening, but you know, there's always that possibility of getting wet. I got wet the other night when I was sorting through my sets, trying to get off. I've actually got 6 sets lined up for real-time builds. This is the first of the 6. I've got an Imperial shuttle, which I didn't see in the original movie. It's how they got down to Tatooine in Star Wars 4: A New Hope. But I don't know. I think it was shown in the updated version of the Star Wars trilogies. That's at least what I'm hearing. I don't have the original. I have the originals. I don't have the updated ones. So I couldn't verify that if I wanted to. But it might be in some of the cartoon versions. I don't know. It looks like the Imperial shuttle, but not really. Just the way the body and the wings are back from each other. Just very odd looking. Odd looking set. And then I have, what else do I have lined up? Oh, I have, I have the let's see, all-terrain armored, I forgot the name of it, pod. Oh yeah, all-terrain armor pod, ATAP. That's it was shown in the movies during the Clone Wars, and it was for a very limited time on that scene as well. What is going on here? Am I missing another piece? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yes, folks, I am missing one more piece. I don't know how that happened. Bear with me. I think I know where I can find some of those. Ooh, that one's super loose. Hopefully I can find one that's a little tighter than that. Like I said, I'm really glad that I have extra pieces and parts sitting right behind me. It's kind of a little unprofessional of me to have to do that, but you know, I go through the books. I look and see what I need. I check off what I need, and go with it from there. But sometimes, because I'm going through so many parts and pieces, I tend to run back and miss a piece or two, but that's normal. It's a little different colored. I had to pull it off my General Grievous. And General Grievous is a big, tall. I think it stands about 18 or 22 inches tall of General Grievous, which is got to be one of my favorite. It ranks in the top 10 of my favorite Lego sets I got. But I'll tell you what, that puppy is so unstable. It just rocks everywhere. But it doesn't fall over, believe it or not. It's as flimsy as it is, it does not fall over. You got to really knock that thing over to have it fall over. Alright, let's see here. Bear with me as I shake a little bit. Trying to get these in there how it shows in the manual. Alright, look at this on there. Flimsy Legos, when you got a little bit of a shakiness going on, it's just very nerve-wracking, especially when the pieces aren't locking in. There they go. what exactly that part is, I could not even begin to tell you. All I can say is it goes right here. Let's see if I get this right. Just a little decoration. Alright, there it goes on that piece. Move this out of the way, see what I got coming up next. Alright, now I've got the pilot module. Get this going. Got a little bit of hunger going. Alright, I don't see a... That looks solid to me. I don't think I have any more pieces of that. Here we go again. Is that two different pieces? No. Sorry, I talk to myself when I do these. That's a solid part I do not have a piece for again. Well, this should be an easy find here. It's just a 1x4 is what I call a 1x4. Well, at least I thought it'd be easy to find. I'm just gonna have to go with any color if it takes too long to look for it. And I've got a bag of those somewhere. A huge bag of them. I gotta look over here in the bag of stuff. When I say I got a bag of these are not from Star Wars. These are from like everything but Star Wars. So I think I could find a 1x4 in here. What do you think? I've got bags and bags and bags of stuff like this everywhere. Let me get a black part. This black piece in there. It's a black part. That Lego right there probably comes from the police station from way back in the day. Anybody remembers the police station? That came about the same time the lunar lander came out, which was a very, very long time ago. There we go. Yeah, it has the Lego symbols on it, so I know it's one of the older sets in the world. But I don't recall any Legos like that I have had from any original sets back in the day, other than the police station, because it was mostly black, white. Black and white, pretty much, I believe. So, it was back in the day. Alright. Alright, the only piece like it. Alright. Yeah, like I said, I've got a vast array of Legos to pull from. If I can't find a Star Wars piece, I can find it in another color. Some of the pieces that they later came out with that you just can't find because we had to alter our pieces back in the day. We didn't have these. We didn't have pieces like this. You know, there weren't pieces like this at all back when. I mean, there you go. There weren't pieces like that I can remember back in the 80s. They just didn't. I don't know what it is. I guess people started saying, "Hey, I got to alter my Legos way too much. Can you at least build something or make something like this?" I don't really know how they all came around, how they originated, but it sure did make our lives a little easier. Back in that day, I was sitting there with a hot knife and absolutely butchering my Legos with a hot knife, just to cut things or alter them, or whatever I could to make the set work. That's what I had to do. It's no way of getting around it. That's back when we had to be creative with Legos. I mean, you had to really get creative because there was no way to build the pieces like they wanted or how you needed. So I guess they got hip to it and finally decided, hey, we'll start making pieces that are contoured and look more like this, more like that, which is cool with me. I'm glad they did. It saved us in the long run of having to alter our Legos any more than we did, because I've altered quite a few of them through the years. I could pull some out of those bags back there that's got holes in them or have been cut. I cut them with my dad's pliers, and Anything to make it work, you know. Alright, there's part of the command module, and here I am breaking my own rule. Make sure everything's tight when you push it down. Okay, let's get some of these out. One of these, like this part, I don't recall that ever being around back in the day. But it's okay, you know. Alright, there we go. It's okay though. I like the pieces they come out with every time. They're coming out with new stuff every day. There's even someone out there that is picked up on a building design with Lego in mind. It's quite interesting. It's like interlocking blocks to build houses with and buildings with, and it's quite interesting. I'm going to put that link on my site soon so everybody can see what I'm talking about. But someone was definitely thinking Legos when they invented those. It's supposed to be the new greener way of, and more time-wise, it's supposed to be better for construction. There we go. That looks weird, doesn't it? Oh well. Yeah, they say it's a greener way of building, and I'm gonna have to agree. I mean, it looks quite ingenious what they did to it to make it work like that. Let's see. Am I building off screen? Yeah. Alright. I just popped it on there. So. Oh yeah, look at that sky. Whoo, we are in for a lightning and thunderstorm. Big time. Don't know if you can hear it in the microphone in the background, since I constantly talk. I try not to ramble too much, but it's just from nervousness of being on video, trying to give, you know, as much information on things as I can. Stories. Anything to keep you from falling asleep. Because let's face it, yeah, this is probably boring to watch, and you probably would rather build it yourself than watch me build it. But if you don't have the set, then I'm providing you with a way of checking out the set if you ever want to. Oh, here we go again with this. Don't have enough pieces. But you know, just a look into see what the set involves and what it has in it and how long it takes to build. You know, you can fast forward all the way to the end, or you know, or you can just bear with me and watch it through. I prefer if you watch it through with me because it takes me a long time to do these. And if no one watches them all the way through with me, I feel like I'm talking to myself. It's difficult to talk to yourself for over an hour. It really is. Oh man. This is one of those moments when a 1x2 flat piece, you would think they'd be everywhere, and they are actually not. Which means I have to pull one off an existing leg. I would dig through those bags over there, but that is just a real pain in the butt. I'd rather just pull it off another Lego. I'm actually pulling it off of an X-Wing fighter. Most of these pieces of the parts I've been pulling off the X-Wing fighter. Still, you know, I have to take these things apart, and they still have rubber bands on them. It kind of keeps them in place and everything like that. I even have this. I haven't done on real-time build. It's the, you know, the MTTT or MTMT. Or I cannot recall what it's really called. It's God. I'm sorry. I'm just like losing my mind. I even have this. It's in pieces right now, but you pretty much would know what it is if it had wings on it. I got a little bit of everything sitting in this box. part of a land speeder. I've got a Jedi Starfighter. I even have another Jedi Starfighter sitting up here that I was going to take apart and do on real time. And I got more Legos and Legos and Legos in there that I never did on real time. I have Darth Vader's TIE Fighter actually in pieces right now in the box down below me, and that's going to be another one I do. One of these days. It's quite a large set, so I don't want to get in over my head on sets, but I'm eventually going to have to take things apart just to get pieces to build more. Let's see, where am I at? Oh, this part here. Hopefully I'm not building off camera. It shows my hand shaking on camera, which cannot be a good thing. My computer's not overheating. Oh, you know what? I think I know what I did. I'm going to have to check something. Hopefully it does not kill my video. Yeah, autofocus is still off. That's all that I care about. I think I know my mouse battery is dying. But that would not explain why the rest of my computer is doing weird things on camera. Overheating problems or memory problems, I have not figured out why it does what it does. Alright, is that right? That's right. Okay. And this is going to go in here. I know I'm building off camera still. I'll show you where that goes. You know where things are gonna go in there. Alright. I'm just trying to get this moving along. Huh. I think that thunderstorm's gonna go right around us. That would be typical of here. The town I live in, it seems like them storms go right around us. I really don't get it. Wouldn't you know? Two pieces I'm missing, and what do you know, they're those same. Oh, that's right. Because I ran out of colors, that's what it is. I had those pieces in there. I ran out of colors, so I had to find other colors. I should have looked around a little bit more in my set before I went digging for more. Let's see here. That goes in there. I'm hoping you can see what I'm doing. I keep looking up on my screen to see if I got the right zoom in. If I zoom too far down in, then I tend to I really build off camera then, because I tend to slide these parts and pieces around, and sometimes I have to get them real close to my face so I can see what I'm doing. I'm half blind as it is, but so I try to keep it zoomed out to a kind of a location where you can see what I'm doing. Someone's out there firing off fireworks. So the other thing here about Florida is it's 24/7. You can light off fireworks year round. Unless we have a burn ban or high fire threat, then they tend to not like you very much. Alright. That goes there. Like before, I don't put minifigs in sets that I do for these real-time builds. I've got tons of minifigures. I'm going to start up a new section of my website dedicated to nothing but minifigs, but I just have not got around to it yet. I have a whole article written for it already, and I'm just waiting to get time where I can pull all my minifigures out and display them and talk about them and put all the information down for them that I can. It'll take me a bit of research. Every one of my reviews I do, though, I talk about the minifigures that are in the sets, and I try to give you the best answers, or give you the best information I can on the minifigs I come up with that set. Oh man, I am missing another part. Oh, this is getting quite embarrassing. Yeah, I am missing one more piece. I hope I can find this one, because this is one of those pieces that I just don't recall where I could find one. Oh, what do you know? Right in front of my face. It's a different color, but the whole thing is multicolored. As long as it gets built, that's all that matters to me right now. Actually, I couldn't even get this far in the past on anything I built with this set. So I'm kind of happy I'm able to at least put it together. And I can't think of a better way of doing it than on a real-time video. Alright. I am hoping this is the canopy for it. I got so many canopies that I didn't know if it was the right one or not. There we go. Yes, it is. Hot dog. That is so nice. I'm so glad for that. Alright. The only two pieces like it. Whole bin right here. Yeah, I'm talking to myself. Sorry I'm not talking to y'all right now, but I do that. I talk to myself quite a lot. I'm not crazy. I just, I've been doing it since I've been in my electrical trade. It kind of keeps people away from me too. They see me talking to myself, they think I am crazy, but what I'm trying to do is just remind myself of things I gotta remember. I've always kind of talked to myself. Hey, when you play with these things as a child and there ain't nobody around, what do? You talk to yourself. So, if you want to consider this playing, then that's what I'm doing. Talking to myself and playing at the same time. Okay. Obviously, I got the wrong piece in there. Yep, I sure did. Bear with me. I lost my noodle there for a second. It's the only way it's going to fit in the set is if I put it on right piece in. Alright. There we go. There's the cockpit. Window opens up and it spins 360 degrees. How? In my review, I actually said it only turned 180 degrees. Well, it had been so long since I built this Lego, I completely forgot that this thing turned around 360 degrees. That's okay though. I can change that because I have not published it yet. When I'm doing this video, I have not published it yet. I'm actually waiting to build this thing 100% complete, and then I'm gonna post in my video how to link to it, the real-time build. It's just it's a work in progress, and I'm doing what I can. Okay, this is the stand for it, and it actually sits up in the stand quite nice. It's not much of a base there, not much of a big base, I should say, but it does well. I mean, it holds it up surprisingly better than I thought it would. Uh-oh. Something tells me that is too long. What am I doing wrong here? Or did I not get the right piece? Hold on. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, wow, I got the wrong piece, folks. Oh, bear with me. There's only one box it could be in, and I wish I could zoom my camera over this way and show you this box. This box has got all my Star Wars pieces in it. I don't remember seeing that big of a panel though, because this is not good. If I have to, I'll stop the video and start it back up, and when I can find the right piece. But I'm hoping to find it real quick. Those are wings. Those are wings. You can probably hear me soaring through my box of Legos. Like I said, this is quite embarrassing to have to stop in the video. I thought it was the right size. There's the other cat socks. Just jumped on my bucket here. That scared me to death. I have 3 cats on this back porch with me for the most of the time. Yeah, this is what I feared. I'm going to run across a Lego piece I can't find. It's not that. And I do apologize for this. This kind of makes my video go longer than it needs to be. I don't know where I'm going to find this piece. That's what I just came across. Yep. Oh, well. I might have to find one in my other box there. Oh, here comes some nice cool air. Cat is looking at me like I've gone crazy. Oh, I hate it when I get to a point like this and not grab the right part. It's just to me it's a little bit unprofessional that I even did this. Let me see, I think, yeah. Anybody recognize this? You know what that is? That's part of that hold on. Yeah, that's the exact piece I need too, but it's just different color. I'm going to pull this apart and get that out. Like I said, I don't think my B-Wing will be staying together too long because I'll be putting more stuff on real-time builds. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a 12. Alright. This is what I need. It's just a build it as you go, on the fly type deal here. Oh well. It's a different color, but like I said, as long as the pieces fit together, you get the point across. Here comes the rain. I don't know if I'll get very much lightning. I like the lightning though, I really do. But then again, the black skies hasn't even come over our way yet. It might just wind up staying more to the north. Alright. In case you're wondering where I live in Florida, I live in a place called Titusville, Florida. It's, I'm about to drive to the beach is about a half-hour drive. About that, just because the speed limit's out there. But for the most part, that half hour will take me right by 39B, which is the old shuttle platform. Yeah, I live that close to NASA. When we have a rocket launch or a shuttle launch or anything like that, we just go 5 minutes down the road to the river and watch those puppies take off. It's fascinating. It's quite neat. Neat to be a part of history that way. I feel like we're part of history that way. I've worked out there at the Cape myself. I've worked on a couple launch pads out there. 37, where they fly the Delta IV out of, and the Pad 41, which is the Atlas V pad. Actually, I was on the Atlas V pad for a little over a year. Worked in building the main electric room for what they call the Vehicle Integration Facility. I spent, about a year in that place alone. That was interesting. That was about the most exciting job I've ever had in my life. I actually had a really good experience here. I was working on top of the building, which is roughly a 427 foot tall building. I believe that's how tall it was. And one day I was up there on top, and it was really foggy that day. And see, we're not allowed to have cameras out there, but I really wish I had a camera that day. I could stand out there on top of that roof, and right across the top of the fog down below, it felt like I could step off missing a part. I felt like I could step off the edge of that knee wall at the very top and walk over to the space shuttle. The orange nose cone was the only thing that was sticking up out of the fog. I still wish I had pictures of that. That was a experience I'll never forget. Just a little history of where I live. I got Cocoa Beach a half hour south of me, if anybody's ever heard of Cocoa Beach. And the Daytona 500 Daytona area is about 45 minutes north of us. Oh, don't tell me I'm missing another piece. Nope, there we go. It's just a different color. And we got Orlando just to the west of us, about 45 minutes to an hour. Orlando's pretty big, so I can actually get to the east side of it in a half hour. So that gives you a little idea of where I live in Florida. A little town called Titusville. It's a nice place. Okay. And here's where it's going to get interesting, because I don't have all the right colors for these beacons that are sitting up. So I had to get fancy. I had to get funky with them. Just grab any color I could find. At least I could find some matching colors. Two are green, two are orange. Alright. Some of them have different things in it. I don't think I grabbed... No, I didn't grab any of the tools. There's tools that sit in here, if you can see it. There's tools that sit in there. And there's like oil cans that sit in there. Two missiles that are actually I have. These are the Flickfire missiles that come out of the set. I have those. Oh, here we go. Things are rolling off my table. Alright, that's those. Those go right in here, just for holding on to. Alright, now there's a tower that sits up there. And of course I don't have the right colors for that, but that's okay. It smells like a fresh rainstorm out here. It cooled down quite a bit on the back porch. It's not 100 anymore. It's probably around 80 something. It smells like a fresh forest. I love that smell when it rains. Alright. Get these on. Oh man, here I go messing up again. These hang off the side. Sorry if I'm building off camera. I'll try to zoom the camera more towards me here in a second. Just trying to get something done. I'll move that out of the way, pull that into view. There's two of these, and they're like the uprights of the stand. Let's see, there's two of these. Now these are not, they're like a fluorescent yellow. Obviously did not come with this set, but what can I do? Here's some stairs, hook on like that, and these go down into this, like this. Is that right? Yep. Okay. Those would be like the ladder to get up to the platform. And then another one. I got the same thing here. I got the same thing here? Yeah, I do. Okay, they're different colors, figures. Okay. Let's go like that. Another one of these. Hey, we're almost done, folks. And that ain't too bad. That'll be a 2-part, hour-long each video, which is decent in my book. That's I kind of figured the first one would take an hour, but I don't know what I was thinking. But I do want to appreciate anybody that sticks through the hour-long videos and watches what I got. I really do appreciate it. Like I said, it's time-consuming. It might be a little bit monotonous at times, the same thing over and over, but it definitely gives you an idea of what it takes to build these things. Oh, there's still quite a few steps in here. I didn't realize that, but I'll pull all these pieces in my way because this is all I got left. Plus whatever I got in there. Not a problem. Oh. Okay. I didn't see that before. This is where the colors are definitely going to be different. It's okay though. Alright, that's that. There's 2 of these. It's supposed to be yellow, but I could not find any yellow of these at all. That's where I'm starting to think my kids got it. It's the only explanation of that. Alright. Hopefully there's not another one of those I need. Uh-oh. I see another one of those I need coming up real soon. Alright, here's where the color is going to be different. Unless it's different on the other side, but I'm going to have to say it's probably the same. Oh well, we'll deal with that bridge when I come to it. And that's one of those pieces I don't know if I can find on the fly. Alright, let's see. We'll see though, I ain't gonna give up. Okay. It's strange because the different colors here and what I'm seeing in here really boggling my brain. Well, let's see. I'm wanted inside for some reason. So it's a good thing I only got 10 minutes left of this video. I'm trying to say that for who's requesting my presence inside. Alright. Alright, and this would fold down like that. Or up. Oh, of course, there's another one of those. No, I do not have another one of those. Oh, I don't have one of those either. There's all kinds of parts I'm missing here. Let's see if I can find these real quick. I got most of the pieces. Yeah, I got most of the pieces alright. Except for 1, 2 pieces. There's only 2 pieces I'm missing out of this. I don't know if I can find them. And we'll give it our best try here. Oh, yeah, there's 2 pieces I absolutely need. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Bear with me. I'm almost done with this set. About 10 more minutes. Well, probably less of that, but with the way I'm going with this searching for parts thing is probably going to last me about 10 minutes. That figures. I really want to get this done. I really don't like stopping like this. It's just, like I said, it's a little embarrassing. It's a little unprofessional. And of course, I can't locate any of these pieces. There's a piece I can use right there. Take this out of the Jedi Starfighter. That's that piece. Is that how it goes? Yeah. Okay, I don't have the end piece. I'm not going to let that bother me. Now I feel rushed because someone wants me. Alright. I'm not going to have that piece on hand. It's another one of those chair seat-like things. Let me see if I can see in this box real quick. Excuse me, cat. Alright. If I can't find it, it's not the end of the world. It's just a little decorative piece hanging off the back end. And I'm not going to give it too much of a search, because you get the idea of what it's supposed to do. Yeah. And I apologize again. This is just not professional. But then again, you know, I'm just one person trying to make a video of what I think would be really good to watch. So I'm not going to worry about that piece. It hangs out at the end. It's not overly important. It doesn't do anything to the actual model, so I'm not too worried about it. Just one little piece, you know. That's right. I can deal with it. Alright. That's that. And that didn't hurt me too bad, because, yeah. It goes on there like that. I'm a little shaky because I'm just, okay. There's the stand. It's not too bad. I used the blue part over here because, well, I couldn't find the other black piece that looked like that. I have it somewhere, but not here with me. Alright, this piece does close around. It does close up together, but I believe, let's see. Yeah, I don't need it in there. I'm going to put it together here real quick. This is why each thing moves the way it does. And of course, it's going to give me problems. Alright, there it goes. Now it's together. Staircase is down. In comes the B-Wing fighter, which is just like this. And it fits in there just like this. Let's see if I can get this right without breaking the set. There we go. And I recall it sitting in there better than it is now. It's going to fall backwards. It's kind of odd. I just remember the set sitting in there better than it is. But there you have it, folks. It's sitting in the stand. I'll try to tip it sideways so you can see it. There you go. I just knocked a flick fire missile out. That's how it sits in the stand. And with the wings out, wings won't extend out when it's sitting in the stand. The flick fire missile comes out like that, which are, let me see if I can get one and demonstrate it, because I don't necessarily want to lose any of these, but let me see if I can get this on camera. Let's see. Ready? Alright, that was lame. One more time. I'm trying to do this on camera and look at it at the same time, and you get the point. It's spring loaded. It flicks out. You already seen it with the wings open. And if you've seen the movie, you know what it does. There you go. there you have it, Star Travelers. There's the B-Wing fighter. Yeah, so there we have it. Hope you enjoyed this real-time LEGO build of the B-Wing fighter. Sorry I was missing the parts I needed, but you know, gotta do what we gotta do to make it work. I would like to appreciate everybody for stopping by VadersNewEmpire.com or my YouTube channel. As you can hear probably over the video mic that I've got thunder and lightning happening right now. So before my computer takes a lightning hit, I think I'm done with my video. But thank you for taking time to stop by and checking out my real-time build of the 62-8 B-Wing fighter. Stop by next. My next video will probably be, I'm probably going to have to go with the Imperial shuttle. It's a troop shuttle is what it is. And I think it's a, I want to get this right, you know, everything that's gotten wrong today. It is model number 7659. It's going to be the, there you go. Let me get this out of the way. That's it right there. It's not really a shuttle like the Imperial shuttle, but it does, you know, it does a trick, and it has flick-fire missiles that actually are spring-loaded. These are not the kind you push out; they are actually spring-loaded. So that kind of gives it nice. And it's a two-part model. Top part lifts off the base, or you can open up the top doors on it here. And these wings actually do roll up. This has actually got quite a sophisticated gearing system in it, and that's what you're going to be seeing next for real-time build. Look for it in the review section if you go on my my VadersNewEmpire.com site. And thank you for taking the time of watching my real-time builds. Let me know what you think. Have a wonderful day.